Hey there, RC Girl here. Today we're taking a look at the revamped RC 4-wheel drive Trailfinder 2 Chevy K10 Scottsdale. This truck came out in 2023, but they've made a couple changes to the platform, one of them which I think you guys will really like a lot. How freaking amazing looking is this truck? It's so beautiful. They actually made it even better. In this video, we're gonna take a look at the chassis, talk about all the features, and in this one, we're also going to trail run it. Let's take a look. If you're subbed to my channel, you may know that I'm in the process of moving out of California and looking for places in the Pacific Northwest. That means I'm closer to my family and I get to spend more time with these two guys. This is Blue and this is Cody. They've been my buddies and we are so grateful to our sponsor for this video, The Farmer's Dog. The Farmer's Dog was founded by two dog lovers who decided to reimagine pet food from the ground up. The Farmer's Dog makes feeding real, healthy dog food easy and convenient, and your dog will absolutely love it. These guys are obsessed. The Farmer's Dog recipes are real, fresh, healthy food with whole meat and veggies gently cooked in human-grade kitchens to preserve their nutritional value. You fill out a short survey of information about your dog, and they provide personalized meal plans with calories, portions, delivery cadence, and recipes for each pup. These guys are really fast eaters, so we picked up some new bowls to help slow them down and improve digestion. Together with the healthy Farmer's Dog meals, they are set for the new year.
Devoured.
It's never been easier to invest in your dog's health with fresh food. Food truly can be the best medicine. Freshen up your dog's diet this new year and get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food by using my link pinned in a comment below. Plus, you also get free shipping. Huge thank you to the Farmer's Dog for sponsoring this video. Me, Blue, and Cody are so grateful. If you have a dog, introduce them in a comment below. Now back to our video. All right, here's everything that comes in the box. You're going to get a 3-channel transmitter, including the 4 AA batteries for it, which is pretty nice. You're going to get your front and rear chrome painted plastic bumpers, which you have to install. All the hardware is included for a pretty easy assembly. Also included are 2 front inner fenders, which are painted black. Some assembly required here as well. You're also going to get a 3000 milliamp NIMH battery with an XT60 connector, along with a simple wall charger with a few adapters for different countries. We're actually going to be using this new RDX4 4-port charger from Hitech. How awesome is this pairing? Matching colors for the win. If you're looking for a charger upgrade, definitely check this one out. It comes with both AC and DC inputs, so you can charge it directly from your wall outlet or in the field from a car battery. It also has a really intuitive user interface, and the best feature, you can monitor your batteries directly from their Hitech app, and it will notify you when each battery is done charging. I'll put a link to this in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. Really nice color coordinated pairing here. And then of course, you're going to get the amazing K10 Scottsdale 1970s era pre-painted hardbody, which now comes in this red or black, and the Trailfinder 2 long wheelbase chassis, a platform that's been around for a little bit now. You're going to get a pretty cool sticker set, a spare front grille, 2 rear body posts which hold on the bed of the truck. Pretty quick install, then you'll need to cut it down to size using some snippers. We also get a helper spring, which comes uninstalled. It comes stock without it, which is gonna give you a softer feeling suspension, which I prefer. We also get some hardware, spare springs for the shocks, Velcro battery straps, and a detailed instructions manual. All right, let's take a closer look at the exterior. How beautiful is this body? This red has a slight shimmer to it. This is going to be a 12.4-inch wheelbase truck, which is their LWB or long wheelbase Trailfinder 2 platform. Also comes in a shorter wheelbase. Comes with a highly detailed front grille, nice light lenses, plastic emblems, nice that they're not stickers. The doors surprisingly do not open, but the tailgate does come down. We also have LEDs integrated in the front and the rear, which are pre-wired for you, pretty nice. Opening up the hood here, which is held down by a magnet. This is actually a new addition to the Chevy K10 Scottsdale. Pretty cool V8 engine here, all painted for you. I think that finishes off the platform really nicely. Our tires are BF Goodrich licensed 1.9-inch inner diameter mud terrains, paired with their Rally 1.9 beadlock wheels. So these actually are a smaller outer diameter tire. I'll have to put the specs on the screen, but they do look like a nice scale tire. They're not oversized for the look of this truck. They did add a new cap here, which hides our wheel nut. This is a new addition to the platform as well. You need a special adapter for your T-wrench to remove these. Gives it a really nice scale look. We'll have to make sure that we do not lose this. We also have a scale interior, nice instrument panel here. So of course I have to add my scale driver. She's a little bit small. I think she's about 5 inches, but she'll have to do for now. I think she looks all right. I also added some custom touches like this RC Girl license plate, as well as some of the decals that were included from the kit and others that I had in my sticker stash that I've collected over the years. I think this adds a really nice touch. I didn't go overboard with it, but I think it looks pretty cool. This is also quite a heavy truck with the battery installed. It's about 8.1 pounds or 4 kilograms. So quite a heavy truck actually for a ready-to-run rig. This body is a little bit of a pain to get off. It has 2 screws on each side and then body clips holding down the bed here. So I timed it at about 45 seconds getting the body off with an electric screwdriver. So it's not going to be super easy to swap batteries out on the trail. At least though you can reach the on-off switch on the back easily when the body's on. All right, let's take a look at the chassis and electronics in more detail. This truck comes with brushed electronics. Probably one of the things after running this that I might want to consider upgrading. Our ESC, nice that it's waterproof. This is the Outcry 3 ESC, 2 and 3/8 capable. It has a 6-volt internal BEC and comes with an XT60 connector. It has a couple drive modes. You can switch between forward braking reverse, or forward and braking, or forward and reverse, as well as switching between NAMH and LiPo batteries by using this little pin here and switching between the ports. You can see our cast metal transfer case and single speed transmission case here. A lot of metal components on this chassis. The motor is a RC 4-wheel drive, 45 turn brushed crawler motor. Our metal gear servo up front here is a chassis mounted servo coming in at 277 ounce-inches of torque at 6 volts. Metal steering links as well. Gonna be nice and stiff for you. I really like the axles on this truck. These are K44 ultimate scale cast metal axles. We are going to get plastic rock sliders here on the side. Here is where our body mounts into the side plate. One thing I believe which is different on this truck from the previous Chevy K10 Scottsdale, they did lighten up the suspension, so the helper spring came uninstalled. I feel like the suspension is a lot less stiff on this truck. The leaf springs are paired with 70mm white internal spring shocks. They also provide an additional spring set for these shocks. I'm not sure if those are stiffer or softer. We'll have to take a look. Looking inside our receiver box here, this is a 4-channel receiver, although our transmitter is a 3-channel transmitter. We get 4 channels here. We are currently using up 3 of those, 1 for steering, 1 for our throttle, and 1 for our lights. I don't know if we can turn our lights on and off using the transmitter. We'll have to take a look at that. It does have a signal input for the lights, so definitely something we need to check out. But all in all, really nice, solid platform, really cool scale truck, and I think we are going to have so much fun driving this. So let's take it outside and give it a run. So after running this rig, spending a little time with it, what do I think of the updated Chevy K10 Scottsdale platform? I mean, amazing body, amazing scale looking truck, everything you'd come to expect from RC four-wheel drive. They did a really great job. This red is so beautiful, has a nice little shimmer to it. I think the scale engine bay adds a really amazing touch to an already really great platform. If we're splitting hairs here, I think this truck feels a little bit underpowered, particularly on the NAMH battery included as part of the kit. We'll have to give it a try on a 2S and 3S LiPo, see how it handles. But this is a scale truck. You really want to drive it as controlled and as slow and scale as possible to make it look really realistic. Probably a more programmable motor ESC combo so that you could have some more tunability, more throttle control. I was actually quite impressed with how this performs. There's a lot of weight bias towards the front of the rig, so that's really going to help with crawling over steep features. It really cleared this rock face so nicely. I was very impressed. I did find this rig catching up on some rocks and other things. Our axles, we don't have a ton of clearance down there with straight axles. We also have smaller tires. So this isn't going to be a comp crawler, but it does have some performance behind it as well, which is great to see. Another thing I think is a huge improvement is that it comes installed without the helper spring, so you're going to have a lighter suspension setup than the original K10 that they released last year. As our suspension breaks in, it does loosen up a little bit, so if you do want to install that helper spring, they do provide it. Definitely a bigger fan of the softer suspension setup on this K10. I think where you might experience a little bit of sticker shock is with the price tag, but that money does go pretty far with a really detailed hard body, really nice trail fender, 2 long wheelbase chassis. If you're looking for an amazing scale replica of a Chevy K10 rig, RC four-wheel drive is where it's at. I want to say a huge thank you to the Farmer's Dog for making this video possible. It was so fun to include the dogs in this video. I'm so grateful also to my small community of patrons on Patreon for all their support. You guys and gals rock. Huge thank you also to RC four-wheel drive for sending one of these K10s out to feature on my channel, as well as High Tech for the RDX4 charger. I will put a link to all these in the description box below if you guys want to check them out. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss my next video. Or see you later. Scary? Scary. It's not scary.